Hello everyone, this video is going to take a look at the new Gameful AI map builder. And I have new classes I'm teaching this year. I have some digital art courses and I've created a brand new game here. And you can see here, I just have the default map that comes with every game. And it's time to start creating content. Now, creating content has always been one of the more challenging things about using Gameful because, in a typical learning management system, you might be able to say, okay, yeah, I can just write the next couple assignments. But you have to think bigger with Gameful, and you got to think about like how is this assignment going to connect to the larger map, this unit, where are going to be those options? So you're creating maybe more assignments to create choice. And there's just that kind of setup time. This should simplify that a lot. So now when I go to add a new page to the map, I have two choices, and you can choose AI generated map. Now, one of the first things we might do in a digital art class is do, let's see, elements and principles of art. So we're going to create a new map. Now, I would go through and write a little bit of like what I plan to do here. Um, And, be as specific as you want here for the description goals. If you have very specific things that you want, put them in here because it's just going to make these next steps better. For the sake of time, I'm going to leave that blank for now, just so you can see how this all works. And we're going to create, and this is actually creating a form first before we get to the map. I need to change this next message. This is map created. We're not quite at the map yet, but we do have this form. And let's take a look at this message. You're in the driver's seat. This is where your ideas take shape with a little help from AI. Review the form carefully, edit each section to reflect what you really want, and use the AI chat on the side if you need inspiration or suggestions. You can type directly into the form or cut and paste anything useful from the chat. When everything looks solid, click Generate Map to build your map. It's worth getting this part right. A clear and thoughtful plan will make the AI output better and save you time later. So it's come up with big ideas, essential questions, objectives, assessments, and learning activities. Read these, edit them, delete the ones you don't like. If you want help creating new ones, just click the button. That's the title here. Um, Once you click on those titles, it sends a message. Let's work on the assessment section. It sends that message, but also what's in all of these fields. So it has that context, and it's going to come up with some ideas here. I think that one looks pretty good. I'll go over here, drop that in. And again, you can just click on these or ask it questions specifically here at the bottom about, hey, can we modify this one thing or this one part? And it will talk to you about that. And then once you're ready and this form is filled out the way you like it, go ahead and click Generate Map. And this part takes the longest of any of them. It's actually creating the full structure. And there it is. So it came up with 3 columns. You'll notice some of these are pods. This one would default to a chain if it wasn't marked. And came up with quests to go in them. What you have here for each quest is a description of the quest. It's going to just create a one-stage quest. A quest giver. So we got 3 different options. Encyclopedia Bot's going to give the information right there in it. Research Ranger is going to encourage them to go out and find more information for themselves that they're going to then use in the check for understanding. You can make it an optional quest if it's just a resource or something that you want students to be able to skip past, maybe some scaffolding. And then check for understanding, blog post. It could be a file that they have to submit. And, you know, could be a link. So I might actually say, if they're doing a digital portfolio, maybe tell them they're going to do that maybe on a Wix website or something like that, and then send the link over and then give a reward level. And what you're going to want to do here is read each one of these, make sure this all looks right, create new quests that you want. You can create nests right in here as you go. So if you wanted to create some options, this is going to be a really quick screen to create your structure and some quick descriptions of how you want each quest to be. If you look at this and you go, hey, wait a minute, this isn't quite what I wanted, go back to the forum, give some more specific instructions here and edit all this, and then regenerate the map until you get one that you like. And then again, get it laid out just the way you want it to be. And then you're going to hit publish map. That part's very quick. It turns each of those into a quest. And then once you're in here, you'll notice they say generate AI content. The specific content in each quest has not been generated yet. It just still has those descriptions. It would not be good practice to create one of these and then just turn students loose on it without ever having read the actual quests. So you'll notice if I was in student view, everything's still marked as under construction. So back here in admin mode, you're going to have to go through and open them up. Once you open them, it's going to generate the content and then mark it as playable. So read this content, and if you like what you see, it's already published. You'll notice sometimes, let's see if I can get one here, they'll have YouTube videos in them. It's using the YouTube API to make sure we get valid YouTube links. There we go. Switch those videos out if you want. So let's say you want to edit this. You can edit the item and go through and change the content. But if you want to just generate new content, you're like, you know what, I need to change that description because the content's not quite right. Go through, generate a new description, click the generate content button again. And it's going to send all the information here. It's going to send the information about the call to action, what you have selected there. If you had a minimum time on task, it's going to know all of that. There we go. And it found some videos this time. And if you like this, you just hit use this content and it swaps out the content here with that new content. Hit update and you're good to go. Two last things worth mentioning. All that stuff we did with the big ideas, essential questions, and learning objectives does go right at the top of the map. It's good stuff for the students to see. If you don't want that there, click Edit Map and turn off the ones that you don't want, or turn them all off by clicking the description button at the top, and it will all go away. I mentioned the quest givers before. If you go into settings, you can create your own custom quest givers. So we had the encyclopedia one, the research one, and the reflection one by default. And you can create brand new quest givers, describe the behaviors that you want them to have, and kind of customize how your quests are going to come out by using these custom quest givers. That's about all there is to it. So I hope this is useful to people. If you come up with an amazing quest giver or way that you're using this that is fantastic, just please let me know so we can share that with everybody. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. Hope everybody has a great start to their school year, and I'll be talking to you all soon.